I got to tell you, we love when this guy stops by. Josh Gad is an award-winning actor, singer, comedian, and author.
Yeah, he's out with this new heartfelt and hilarious memoir with a great title, too. It's called In Gad We Trust.
Good thing your last name's Gad. It works. In it, Josh opens up about his life and career, including the successes and failures that have shaped him. Josh, welcome back.
Thank you guys so much for having me. It is a... I wish it was a celebratory day. It's been super tough.
Yeah.
I just got in from Los Angeles. It is worse than I think is even imaginable. We personally know 15 families who have lost their homes, lost their schools, lost their neighborhoods. So, you know, it's tough. I'm thrilled that I get to share this book with the world finally, but I feel like I'm doing it during a really difficult period.
But you are actually donating a portion of the proceeds from the book. Tell us.
I am. So I've decided to donate a portion of the proceeds of sales for my book to some amazing organizations like SoCal Fire Fund, like Best Friends, which is an organization that helps displaced pets, like Baby to Baby. I would encourage all of you, if you have a chance, to go onto my Instagram. I've posted links for where you can donate. If you, even $10, anything helps right now. There's so many people, animals, babies affected by this tragedy.
You've also got it on today.com as well.
Yes, lots of organizations. Good on you for doing that, by the way. Let's talk about this memoir, because hopefully lots of folks buy it. Lots of money goes to some of these charitable causes as well. I just want to read just some of the feedback we've gotten so far.
I want you to read it as long as it's good.
Yeah, well, actually, no, I'm kidding. Adam Sandler, hilarious. Josh Gad is a tremendous, funny as hell genius who makes the world a better place. Love him, love his book, love his hair.
Ooh, thank you, Adam.
Billy Crystal, also hilarious. Josh Gad's story is so powerful. He was raised on a farm in Pennsylvania, became an expert butter churner, but he knew there was another way of life out there. It's a remarkable journey, this story.
It was amazing to call upon my friends, send them copies of my book, and get statements like that. Again, my heart goes out to Billy, who also lost his home in this horrible tragedy. But it's been amazing to have an opportunity to write a book, a memoir, in my 40s, something I didn't anticipate doing. When my agent pitched it to me, I said, do you know something I don't know? Have you seen blood work? Do I have a short time left? And he encouraged me to just open up about my life, about my experiences. And that became almost therapy in front of a mirror. I started to sort of detail my issues with anxiety. I know you guys were just talking about that, about body image. I know that I have a perfect body, but I've had issues with that over the years. And a lot of these sort of things came to the forefront. Were scary to put down on paper, but ultimately I found it therapeutic, and I found the comedy of talking about it therapeutic.
You know, it's funny because in a way, and I can relate to what you've written in this book, and it is a funny book. I mean, it's laugh out loud funny.
Thank you.
But one of the ways that I think those of us who, you know, have weight issues, things like this, we deal with it with humor, you know, as kind of armor.
Yes.
But for you to be able to talk about this and share it, did you have any trepidation about it? Because, I mean, there's one point, one of the greatest lines in the book I saw was you were talking about your dad and some of the stuff he was doing. And he said, my childhood at one point was like Encanto meets Scarface. Yeah, I mean,
it's true. My dad, his day job was working the emerald mines of Colombia. So it was a very strange childhood. My parents got divorced when I was 6. And my mom fell into a deep, dark depression. And one of the ways that I combated that, the way that I combated that, was by finding this superpower called comedy. Making her laugh was, it was thrilling. It was exhilarating. It was the ability to take the pain away. And I knew that that was a power that I wanted to invest in. And so I did. And it's been a career based on trauma. and that usually is the case, right? Yeah. It's a lot of comedians.
And self-deprecation.
Find self-deprecation as sort of an outlet that becomes a career. And that was the case for me.
Stephen Colbert said something similar as well. I mean, he had early tragedy in his life and felt that he needed to make his family laugh to try and get over that.
I think a lot of comedians do this. I think that it's almost cliche at this point, but, you know, comedy equals tragedy plus time, right? And I do think that for a lot of us, the reason we started being funny and laughing was the desperate need to be funny and laugh. Yeah. It was a solution to a problem. And for me, my problem was a lot of sadness early on. And I combated that with food. I combated that with humor. I combated that by coming on the Today Show multiple times to talk about it. And, you know, it's
worked out well for you, though.
Thank you.
You also now have the chance to pay it forward. You have 2 daughters.
I do.
So how do you support them the way, say, your mom, we learned, supported you?
Financially. I buy things for them to buy their love. No, I take them to Disney.
You mean Universal?
Yeah, Universal. Sorry about that.
He's got an
Sorry, Comcast. Only go to Islands of Adventure with my children.
Olaf who?
I meant Despicable Me, my other franchise. You know, what I do with them is I give them the opportunity to be as open with me as possible. I didn't have that relationship with my dad, and I desperately longed for it. And I want them to talk to me. So a lot of times I'll talk taboo issues. One day I talked to my daughter because my wife was like, she's starting to hear about sex from her friends in school, and I'm worried. And I took it upon myself to be like, hey, sweetheart, I'm here for you. Is there anything you want to talk about? And she goes, oh, that is the most awful thing no, I don't want to talk to you about any of it. And I was like, understood.
Understood.
I'll see myself out now.
You tried.
Yeah, but I tried. I want to be there.
Yes.
I want to be there when they need me.
Yeah.
And if I'm not there, then they can watch NBC and see their dad talk about this.
There you go.
To the public.
Exactly.
Oh, Josh Gad.
You're so lucky.
Yeah.
Josh, thank you so much. In Gad We Trust is available now, and you can catch Josh on his multi-city book tour.
Gad We Trust.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.